Hey everyone, this is Dan Kuj, and today we're going to take a look at the twisting corridors in Torghast as a Windwalker monk. Layer 1 took me about an hour and a half to get to floor 18, but this is going to be a condensed version of that video, and towards the end I'll have my impressions on Torghast and the twisting corridors in general. You can find the timestamps in the video and also in the description, and in saying that, I hope you enjoy the video. So yeah, you'll notice this is the first floor, and you're gonna see like this guy is extremely easy. I don't even, well, I guess I'll use cooldowns, but I also like to knock them off away, from the door. I actually didn't know, but you could, it looks like you could skip these bosses. I obviously don't want to try because I want this power up, but I think you might actually be able to skip these floors, which I did by accident. So that's another thing to watch out for when you're doing these. Floor 2 boss. Pretty easy, not anything crazy. Just kind of burst them down. Don't be afraid to use your cooldowns because I do believe they actually made a change so your cooldowns reset now, which is nice. Because I remember when the Torghast originally came out, you had to wait for your cooldowns, which was kind of annoying. So on the floors with the brokers, you really should. Also, just a note, this is like a preview of the boss on this little glyph thingy. Kind of cool. I didn't know that. Pretty helpful though, so you can kind of plan, because some of the bosses do have different mechanics. I don't really know what every boss does. I just kind of go for it. Floor 4 boss. I'm just gonna bring them over here because, like I said, you can actually walk past them, which I wasn't aware of. So I want to avoid that this time if I can, and just burst them down here. Interrupt as much as you can. Throw a little stun. Summon your tiger friend. Kick, kick, kick until you get the 4 stacks, and then use either Rising Sun Kick or just do Fist of Fury. So yeah, you see this is floor 5 now. The floor 1 store boss had, I think, 76,000 health. So just to put that into perspective. And again, I like to just kind of bring them to the corner. I'll get this and get a little health. Just summon everything, because like I said, your cooldown should reset. Sometimes it's a little bugs, which is weird, but it is what it is. You just use everything. Interrupt if you can. Something seems to be healing them. I think it's that thing I didn't interrupt, so I'll interrupt them then. I'll just stun them now. Just touch of death. Touch of death. There we go. So I don't know if I'll make it, but my roll grants immunity for 15 seconds, so I'm gonna try to rush up to the boss. I have 3 rolls. No, I have 4 rolls, so I'm just gonna do this. And you'll see that it doesn't really matter that I didn't go to the broker, because I should be able to kill this guy before the my immunity's up. So kick him, kick, kick. Stack to 4 with a blackout kick up here and just lose juicy crits. Interrupt that so we can kind of lure him out. And with the Fist of Fury, might just stun that. And build up the blackout kick stacks. And ooh, nice, easy. So that was floor 6. Hit him with the sculptors. Stun in. Floor 7 boss should fall fairly easy. My guys for a big kick. That wasn't as big as I thought. Touch death. All good. Kill this guy before he kills me. Ooh. Oh no. I'm just gonna pop everything. Hopefully my Celeste will get here at some point. If you get disarmed, just keep kicking because disarms don't work on your kicks. Stunning him so he doesn't get that massive strike off. Just gonna touch of death because I like the animation. So when I get to the broker floors, like I said, I do like to go to the end of the floor and just pick the power. That way I can see what I want to build around it, if there's anything kind of cool or crazy. So we still have that invulnerability one where the more you roll, the more it stacks like immunity. So I'm just gonna go around and see real quick, because if I can get to the boss and use this, I might as well. It's kind of far. No, I'll do it. And obviously this only really works when you have that many rolls, because I think I just rolled 6 times, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pull the boss here and just pop everything I have and hope these guys kind of despawn. So we have 50 seconds. Kind of do as much damage as possible. Okay. That one okay, right? Okay, there you go. Damage, oh my goodness. I bought these sticky finger skeletal hands. Oh, alright. Oh, and I died. So I have enough cooldowns. I'm just gonna go for it. I'll get my karma back in a second. Kick. Kick, interrupt, kick. Just a fury and just kick. So when I get 4 stacks of the blackout kick, I'll summon my boys and just do a universal group kick, I guess you could call it. Put to death, get him, kill him, kick him some more. Nothing good. I'm just gonna start rolling, get my immunity up. Alright, and then just pressure off. Here's my trinket. Get a group fist of fury, and that's it. Alright, so we have all our cooldowns. I'm actually gonna put my portal here so I can run a little more. Yeah, this is a tricky one, but I'm actually gonna lure him over here so he's a little bit away. And just kind of pop everything. Gotta keep stunning him. I'm just gonna do karma right off the bat. Interrupted that because it will stun us. I mean, fear us, so we want to avoid that. So I'm actually gonna run here real quick and let my pets and stuff take him a bit. Heal up. Stun him here and get some more damage real quick. Away. Heal up. I'm gonna wait for my leg sweep. Run away. Oh, I got stuck.
It is too far away.
Pushing back with a little bit of lightning there. Alright, I think my pet should be able to get him now. I got leg sweep, so I'm just gonna leg sweep him real quick. Interrupt that fearsome. Nice. Alright, so I'm just gonna roll. Do I have any more rolls? So I have 53. Nice, I got almost 2 minutes. We make it happen. The goal here is to just kill as many things as possible. Hopefully the boss as well. Definitely want to save our karma leg sweep just so he can chill out. So we got 35 seconds. I think we can burst this guy down, so shouldn't have any difficulties here. Gonna ring him, piece him out of this so I don't get stuck on the, I don't die to like the AoE. So 20 seconds left. And a leg sweep just to mix it up. That was a weak kick. Almost got. So we're gonna karma here, summon our guys, leg sweep, and then hopefully kill him in this Fist of Fury. I think I can touch this guy. Let me just. Alright, cool. So at this point, I'm just gonna use my cooldowns. I actually think I might die here, but we'll see.
I am out of range.
Bring a piece just to mix it up. Oof. So floor 15, I just kind of had to run past a lot of those guys. This is a broker floor, I believe, so... Where is it? I can't remember. So I think I figured out what I'm gonna do right now, and it's not the most exciting thing, but I'm literally just gonna Door of Shadows my way all over the side. So unfortunately I couldn't get past without dying. So because I think when you go to the next floor, as long as this guy doesn't catch you, you can progress, and I'm pretty sure you can skip the floor bosses, so I am going to make a run for it. And hopefully I don't have to use too many of my rolls, that way I can just kind of roll away from him. So yeah, let's get out of here. Just gonna incapacitate that guy and just run through. So that's one option, I guess. Get these guys off me. Roll, and just make a mad dash for it. Hopefully have 18 seconds to kind of do it, so. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Not ideal, but same issue now. I don't have my rolls for the boss. I only have 29 seconds. Interrupt that. Oof. Alright, well. So we couldn't quite make it here. So we're just gonna kinda wait and let him kill us. That way we don't have to run back, but yeah, we can take a nice, get something out of the long run and just kind of, get him in here, get him in there. What do we got? I guess the death filter is probably the most appropriate, so we'll just kind of put this right there. There you go. Go so a little way. Yeah. Oh. That was my attempted run of Twisting Corridors Layer 1 and Torghast, which came out this week, and my initial impressions are it's very similar to Torghast. It's just a longer and potentially more frustrating version of it, which is unfortunate, because at least in the regular Torghast, you get your Soul Ash. You can go up to I want to say Layer 5 is more of like anyone can kind of do it with some good powers and some decent gear for that kind of DPS check. But I feel like the Twisting Corridors, and not to be harsh on it, but it's essentially an early access like roguelike game that you would find on Steam, but a very poor one in a sense. Like I feel like they have a lot of cool ideas that they wanted to do, but I don't see, besides getting the 3 items that you need to for Anduin to find the clues about him, I don't really see any incentive to do it. Besides, I think there's 2 cosmetic items. There is a mount, which is great, and there's also a title that you get. So I could see that for people wanting to get that for completionist, or their, maybe a test of their skill potentially, but I don't necessarily think it's a test of skill more than it is patience, because you really need to have a specific build to cheese. And that was just layer 1. I don't know how tuned the other layers are going to be in the future. And I really do think it's going to be like this meta game that you need to have these specific builds just to complete it eventually. So that's, I guess, fine. But why, in a sense, I might go back and try to finish layer 1 just because I don't want to lose to it, but I'll do it later. I'm in no rush. And I get the idea, and they're essentially trying to go for, this mage tower from Legion, or maybe the Brawlers Guild. But at least those were more of a test of your personal skill, along with, the mage tower. At least you got these awesome cosmetic items, which were cool, and they're no longer available. So if you got them, it's kind of like a cool badge of honor, which is interesting. And like bear druid, like those hulked up bear druids, which are awesome, and I'll never get because I didn't play a druid. But it's like, can't be upset because I didn't play at the time, so whatever. In the Brawlers Guild, you get the title, you get progressively interesting rewards. I think there's a transmog set at like the last level of the Brawlers Guild. But at least those have like interesting mechanics. They're a little, they were both fairly short to just kind of get into, attempt, and either fail or try again, come back with gear, run it. I just don't see the incentive to do twisting corridors. I probably won't do it again. Maybe, like I said, I might try and beat layer 1 just so I can say I beat it and it didn't beat me. But I really don't see the incentive to run it at all, because there's just not that interesting reward. There's not that satisfaction, at least for me, of like skill, because as you saw, I pretty much started cheesing, I think, floor 8 and up. So it is what it is. It's interesting. I think it needs a lot of work to be fun and for people to want to do it, because right now I wouldn't, like, people don't even want to do Torghast. So why would you want to do essentially a more frustrating version of it that doesn't even give you soul ash for your legendary? So that's just my thoughts on it. Do it for your story quest, but just know that I guess you can repeat the first 6 floors and get the quest item that way, because when I failed it initially, I got 1 item, and then I redid it, and then I got that second quest item on my floor 6, and then so forth on the floor 12. So if you are having trouble and you can't get past floor 6, just reset it and then do those 6 floors again, and then reset it unless you got like stacked up powers, and just do it again, and just that way you can go through the story quest if you're having difficulty on that. But those are my thoughts. Let me know if you agree, disagree in the comments below. It'd be interesting to see what other people have, what their thoughts are on it, and if they like it, if they don't like it, what they think might be needed. Yeah, that was it. That was my run. Sorry I couldn't get the W on it, but I had a fun time. And just to put it in perspective, it took me about an hour and a half to do that run. So a lot of waiting around for my cooldowns and a lot of walking, especially when I died towards the end. So hope you guys liked it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more. I'll have more content up shortly.